Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Abduction. My name is Jeff. You can call me Jeff. Sorry it's been so long since the last episode. Had a bunch of stuff going on in my personal life, but things are calming down a bit. What's this map for? I feel like I should almost recognize what this all is. Anyway, that map might be important. There were also these perils of the sea, these recipes over here. I'm wondering if those are going to be significant. Yeah, you can blink them. Now that's a party. Yeah, I don't know if you interact with any of that. I can't go behind the bar. Alright. Can I take parts or anything? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, back outside. But I believe we used our laser over here to open that up. Where else could we go? There's a dead end over here. I don't have any of those fuzzy rocks. Let's see, the cart came from over here. We could go that way. There's some of those rocks we want to try and blow up. I think the problem is the laser's on the front and can't hit that at this angle. Can we hit it from, like, here? Is there right there? Maybe. Let's get in. Take it for a drive. I don't remember how to... Whoops. It's not escape. This? There we go. VOSD. It's just to power the laser. Gotcha. Alright. I come all the way up here. Maybe we could hit it? Up. Oh, it's further that way. This will probably be behind the rocks over there. Yeah, see, they're like right there. Not gonna get it, probably. Turned us a little more. Not close enough. Right. Yes. Where else could we go here? Where else useful could we go? Bring it all the way back here. We could, these rocks we could blow up? Yeah. We could open that up. Oh, and, I think we did find a vault with a combination on it somewhere. But if we put the house number in there, probably would open it up, I was thinking. Alright, we need to go... I'm gonna go that way. And... Can I turn this? Or am I too close? Alright. I'm gonna be completely backward, aren't I? I can't really go anywhere to turn around. I think we actually want to go up. So we can point it that way. Let's get out. So what we want to hit is back there. Enter? No. Can't reach it from here? Back it up. Oh no, it's back. This is the way we wanted to go anyway. There's a curve here. Is it going to be enough? I don't think it is. So we need to figure out a way to turn around. That's what I'm thinking. Cut that open. It's just a regular dead end. Is it back in here? Oh. Yep, nope. That's not it. Flip that. I wonder if I could hit that from over here. It still looks like I'd be at too weird of an angle. Try it. That's open enough that we could at least go out that way. Right? Yeah. Alright. Where'd I leave it? Oh, and what was up here? Did I just come look this way? I did. There really weren't any of the static rocks to hit that I could see. That would empty into some kind of minecart. Okay. Let's get the truck. And back it up. Alright, let's see if we can hit those from the side here. We might be able to get them from the other side, actually. Now that I think about it. We are able to get around this. Oh, no, I can hit them here. Blammo! So, oh, I can't get out of here. Yeah. Back just far enough to get out of here. Nope. Nope. Can't exit anywhere along here. Seriously, can't get out here. Oh no, I'm trapped in the truck forever, you guys. Okay. So what is this way? Take us all the way back to, like, the house here. And that would take us up there. Okay. While I'm here, what is the house number again? Whoops! House number is 1436. Apparently space is the photographs. That's why I take photos, because I already forgot it. 1436. Alright, what is going on here? This way? Wonder if I can leave it this way and still drive that way. So that seems like kind of how I would turn this around. Closer. Enter. Okay. And if I go forward, I go left. Yeah. Yeah. What do I need to blow up this way? Ooh, we're going uphill. Like a roller coaster. Put your hands up in the air, Yzma. Have I tried coming this way yet? I recognize this. It's not locked. Is there anything on the back of the door? Nope. I was about to say, I'm not locked in here now, am I? Shoot. Now we're good. I could blow these up. Okay. They are there. Down. Those? Yep. Done. Let's go see what's up here. Those are some weird looking rock formations. I love it. Ooh. Can't go that way. Yet. Can't go that way yet. Stay positive. I'm positive I can't go that way yet. Around this way, we have a barrier. So that's a dead end, right? I think I can blast. I don't see any of the red fuzzy rocks here. So it must have just been for that cave behind the door back there. That mine entrance. Back it up. We're gonna go downhill. After we go uphill again. Put your hands in the air. Whee! There's kind of a path up that way too that I don't remember if I took or not. That just goes straight up and over. Not explodable. Nope. Okay. Back down. Alright. Back it up. That's the other way we could go. And off up there. Wait, I'm gonna need to flip this before I get in there, I think. Because it won't let me get out to flip it. So we're back into here. What's back in there, anyway? We can go this way. And flip that other switch. Probably could have saved myself hopping out if I'd flipped it before. Is this the bar? Yeah. Okay. Still getting my bearings around this place. Very cheery song. Actually, before we go back, let's go forward. Oh no, this isn't right either. I could drive this all the way back here, huh? Is that something I can blow up? That doesn't look like it. Now, I was thinking... I'm still backward for going that way and opening that other way. If I could turn around, that'd be nice. Back that right up to there. Oh, it's already pointing the right way. Alright. I want to try and figure out how to get into that house. Ooh, will it make it? Yes. And it's just one of these dead ends. But what happens if I blast this? Nothing? Alright, well. Back up. So, it'll be potentially useful later, right? I'm assuming we can bring that barrier down. Carl Hunrath, John Farley, Robert Hartnell. Didn't even realize there was a graveyard up here. Luther. Can't quite read that one. Huh. Weird looking stone out there. Alright, well. Let's see, what was back here? This is where I came in. This is the Welcome to Hunrath sign, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. Moving on. Wow, when I strafe, move fast. Okay, so this was the rock. It's completely blocking me. Okay. I can walk around it this way. Look at the dogs. Playing cards. Open these? No. What is this? Interesting light bulb there. Alright, I remember there being a vault. I think it was way out by... Oh, the, like, power plant. Remember there was a note about preparations for leaving. There was a vault, the address for, the Farley house should be sufficient for the combination or something like that. I think it was like way out here past the train station. out here. Here's a number code. Okay. Photos. I don't know if there's a quicker way to get to these. 1436. Is that a no? It blinked red at me. Oh, that's not it. Haha. It's the address backward. Wait, is this the house? I think we're in the house, you guys. Oh, open the box. Welcome! It is. I totally didn't get that we were on the other side of it there. Warning, do not approach anything that even remotely resembles this diagram. Okay. Alright, maybe now we find out a little bit about what happened here. That's a little tricky to read. No, it's a, Welcome to Hunrath. Please give us a bit of information about you so we can get to know you a little better. Name, date, my name is Jeff. Date you came from, please use 4-digit year. Where you came from, country and city. Circumstance under which you were taken, please note any dangers you noticed. Emptied and filled. 12, 13, and 15. AH. There are some entries here. What if there's a... Put the text on the screen. Like accessibility option here. Subtitles are on. Hint glints are off. That's fine. Move, run, always run. I forgot that's a thing. I like it. Cursor mode. Yeah, it's not going to read for me. Samuel. Karen? I don't know. From January 2017. Madagascar. I had just arrived and was driving my supply truck along the coast south of the city when I recall being whisked away and the seed appeared. That's 1257. Does that have something to do with this? Let's see, this person's from 1942 in Germany. The last thing I recall is a large rumbling while I was hiding in the cellar of a vacant building. I ran toward a bright light in a stairwell. Male 26, male 61, I think it says. Maria, Mexico, on my boat and bad storm. That's 16 AH. 1988, okay. This is 2042. Portland, US. Skiing, Mount Hood. 16 something. Interesting. Nice pen. Okay, this looks a bit like the other picture we saw in the bar, right? Supplies. Supplies. Did I have a picture of that? Yeah. Supplies, whatever this is, the two big dots there. Tree is one of the dots. Battery. Interesting. Say Bleeder Lake. Farley's Wall, Cemetery. Rail Yard. River. Water Source Falls. Entry Canyon. So everybody comes in the same spot. Oh, that wasn't actually a separate screen. So it's like everybody comes in the same spot, and like wherever they were, they get whisked to that campground where we started. Interesting. Something circled right there. The end of the wall. Behind, was that rail yard? And there's a bigger circle. Is that part of the slide? What? Okay, that puts circles definitely up here and here. If the tree is in the center, there's a little circle and a big circle. Tree, little circle, big circle. Or is it just a cookie? Dumb. Do I draw that shape somewhere? Can I do any other interactions with this? Turn it. Okay. That seems significant. Yes. Okay, what else we got? Get back. Oh, I can climb on these boxes. That's so weird. Something on top? A reason to climb these? Probably not meant to. Oh, I can actually read these papers, though. Those doorknobs. Can't take them. Alright. I'll try to read this. I shall document the curious events that have transpired with myself, my family, friends, and coworkers. Hartnell was a peaceful mining town founded by my grandfather and nestled within the red rock of the desert in the Arizona territory. Its 163 inhabitants heard a mighty explosion on the night of June 27th, 1903. I sent several workers through the town to verify that the explosion had not caused any injuries or damage to mining equipment. They returned and reported that it must have been a loud clap of thunder caused by dry lightning. They found no damage. It was not until the light of the next morning that we were amazed to realize something profound had indeed occurred. At some point during that night, our entire mining facility and a large circle of the land around it seemed to have been scooped up and carried off in a completely different place, all without anyone knowing about it. Page 2? Oh boy. The entire landscape outside of our circle of desert could only be described as alien. Large floating rocks could be seen in the distance. No one had ever seen anything like it, anywhere on Earth. We fully explored our new surroundings, hoping to find a way home. No way home was ever found. In fact, we soon discovered that we take for granted now, not only could we not get back home, we also could not access the landscape outside the desert. Curiously, we discovered that a flow of water was provided from a high point of rock, and we discovered a small tree growing in the very center of the circle. Our central tree that is so important to our lives here was just a mere sapling back then. Huh. More notes. Species description. Mofang. Through ambassador seeds, the Mofang were the first non-human species humans were introduced to. An Liang, sorry if I'm mispronouncing names, was the first to call the alien a Mofang. Impressed with their advanced ability to imitate our sounds, movements, and mannerisms, although they have a name for themselves, their language is mostly unpronounceable by humans. As a result, and because of their mimicry abilities, communication with the Mofang is primarily accomplished by their learning human languages, rather than humans learning to speak Mofang. They have been able to learn almost every human language represented in Hunrath, enough to provide functional, if rudimentary, communication. The Mofang basic external morphology is remarkably humanoid, bilateral symmetry, tetrapods, bipedal, head with anterior facial features, mouth, eyes, nostrils. Other external features include minimal body hair and raised dorsal protrusions. Constitution is somewhat frail, due apparently to their thin and lightweight internal structure, but internal investigation has not been possible. They have ample cranial space to account for a substantial brain, and their intelligence is impressive, as evidenced by their advanced technology. There you go. Arai? After a certain level of maturity and health of the tree, a passage opened at its base. Ooh. This passage allowed contact with 2 additional species. First contact was with the Arai. The first contact revealed the Arai to be large beetle-like insects. We were unable to communicate directly with them in any way, but they appeared to have some rudimentary level of intelligence. It was Lawrence Toth who first made the journey through the heart to Kaptar and named both the New World and the inhabitants. The Ari have three distinct variants that have come to be referred to as barnacle, beetle, and polyarch. Although their morphology is dramatically different from human, their internal systems, like all of our neighbors, are supported by similar atmospheric composition and basic nutrients. In their barnacle stage, the Ari are completely immobile. The Ari stay in this egg-like development state seemingly indefinitely. In order to hatch, they must be in proximity to a polyarch and fertilized by the beetles after a certain stage of maturity. The beetles are the eyes and ears, hands and feet. With only a minimal nervous system of their own, they are essentially the sensory extensions of the immobile polyarchs. They are able to execute simple commands, but apparently have very little in the way of individual sentience. The Ari polyarchs are the intelligence and consciousness of the species. Although it was obvious that there was intelligence behind the species, it wasn't until Carolyn Farley began spending large amounts of time in close proximity that deeper communication began. With a room nearby, Farley was the first to communicate non-verbally and learned much about the species, including some historical information. The Ari species survived in their world while several other sentient species came and went. Among them, an ancient species who formed a deeper relationship with the Ari, carving temples and dwellings for them in the rocks. And later, a more recent species that took over much of their homeworld. This latter species was especially adept at mechanical construction, using it mostly to capture and process large flying creatures, using the beetles as bait. So this is the polyarch. Villain. Final species to be discovered were the Villain. The Villain had been communicating with the Ari for many years through ambassador seeds, but became part of the larger community very shortly after the Ari. With a large and imposing frame and a form of communication based on complex, multi-voiced, low-frequency rumble, the initial introductions were intimidating. After several attempts, Amelie Vidal was able to begin some rudimentary communication and began visiting the Villain in Marais, which she named, on a regular basis. She discovered a complex and amazing society that was able to use their technology in unexpected ways. They had the ability to quickly transform their world using extruded structures, based on some form of complex miniature substrate material. Unlike the other worlds, the Villain sphere is scooped out of a Villain resettlement group that was preparing to set off into space to find a new homeworld. This was their way of life, to put themselves into stasis and scatter themselves through the stars. As mentioned previously, their appearance is imposing, standing about 9 feet tall with a distinct reptilian resemblance. They have 6 limbs, 2 muscular legs and arms, and a smaller set of arms. They control every aspect of their technology with their vocalizations, but over the years they have created control panels based on their number system that allow other species to easier access elements of their technology. Oh, cool. And that's the end. Okay, another notebook. 2 more, actually. Communication. Talking with our neighbors. We take communication for granted, even with the varied languages we find here in Hunrath. But when we suddenly find ourselves among other intelligent species who don't share our culture, history, DNA, or vocal cords, it requires a huge amount of effort for the beginning of rudimentary chatting. This quick overview will set the stage for what to expect when communicating with our neighbors. I'm just going to kind of scan this. Pause it if you want to read it completely. produce sounds using two large reed-like structures inside opposite sides of their head. Okay. We don't have anything about the other guys. Okay. And there's this blue notebook. It's in here. Seed formation. Okay. Jeez. Ambassador seeds were the first documented about 150 Earth years ago. They occur about once every 400 days if the trees remain healthy. Natural seed swaps occur between pairs of seeds that we now know dropped simultaneously from healthy trees in paired sphere. When each seed was touched by species in sphere, the swap occurred, sending an ambassador from each sphere to the paired sphere. Huh. Collector seeds. Everyone who arrives is familiar with the collector seeds. Bright light that we were all drawn to right before the event that brought us here is a collector seed. What new arrivers may not be aware of is that these seeds, like all seeds, come in pairs. When the tree drops a collector seed on the ground, it signals that its twin has begun its quest for a new being. A search may take hours or it may take years. When an appropriate situation, unnatural threat of death, is found, the seed activates and swaps a smaller but varying sized sphere from Earth or whatever appropriate homeworld here to Hunrath. Would watch for newly dropped collector seed, collect it and place it in the entry canyon area. It's allowed us to provide a more predictable entry experience for new arrivers and provide a single area to collect any resources that may have come along with the new arrival. Okay, so they don't all go to that campsite. It's just they moved the seed there. So we all spawn there. Unlike ambassador seeds and mother seeds, collector seeds do not seem to survive. The inner core is spent, leaving only the lifeless outer husk. Mother seeds, postulated but unverified. First suggested by Alima Hamsa, the notion of mother seeds extrapolates the behavior of the lesser seeds to a superseed. She posited that the process that actually created the paired spheres was similar to all other swaps, but on a much grander scale. Huh. It's been conjectured that re-swapping the entire environmental spheres might be possible with a larger scale version of the ambassador seed machine. Huh. That might be how we get home then, huh? Alright, so we draw that somewhere, I'm sure. Let's... Oh, this is where we came in. Right. I knew that. There's something under the seat there. Just a weird shadow. Whoa. Okay. Seed pair. Find planets with similar atmospheres. Swap. Sorry, I'm moving. Heart. Tree from seed. Heart connected. Path open. Heart superposition. 4 species meet. What happens at fruition? Swap where? Home? When? Maybe dead. More seed pairs scattered throughout the universe. Why scattering? Huh. My brother, small and nice, sings constantly, as noisy as a rock concert. Only he would be quiet. Alright. Take a picture of that just in case. Here. Look like pictures of the other species. The tape recorder. Nope, I didn't mean that. Rewind.
Well, I feel like I should say something. We haven't heard from Shavar. So, well, so we assume that Shavar, well, the attack is inevitable. We just don't know when. So, Shavar and her family, and others she trusts, I guess. Well, they'll arrive when they can, without giving, like covertly. So the plan will happen, in spite of our we're locking down as much as possible here and moving everybody out. CW will stay here, and I'll go to Murray at the last possible moment. Most are gone. There's just a few left here now. The mayor got out early. I don't even know why I'm recording this. It's like somehow we'll live on or something. I guess this has meaning if someone listens, but who? A new one? A new arriver. Oh, God, the kiosk out front. I need to update that message.
Yes, she did that. So I wonder if I hadn't rewound it, where would it have started? Maybe a little further along. Oh, hit the end. Flip it over. Wait, why are you fast forwarding? Not what I pushed?
We all lost everything. Everything but our stories. And they shouldn't be forgotten. I was 3. It was April of 1983. Cecil, it was 1870.
I was hoping I could walk around. Oh! Let's play it.
None of us understood. And that that's where...
Start over. Ugh. Okay.
We all lost everything.
We'll just listen again.
Everything but our stories. And they shouldn't be forgotten. I was 3. It was April of 1983. Cecil, it was 1870 for you. Sam and Vera, you tell it like it was yesterday, but it's been 62 years since you saw that blast of light. And that's where all of our news stories began, that light. It streaked across the sky, mesmerizing, but unnerving. Some of you were alone. I wasn't. My dear grandma, God bless her, rejoiced as if it was some forebearer of good fortune. Vera, you said you recall smiling. None of us understood. But, well, we followed. Whether it was in the deep woods like Cecil or right outside town like Jane and Jenny, we were drawn to see more. Grandma lifted me from the carriage on the porch and walked into the yard so we could watch it unobstructed. Even in daylight, Joseph, you said it was gloriously bright. But in the twilight, it was spellbinding. And we all felt some kind of trepidation and yet attraction as we approached it, and it approached us. So close, so radiant, and that sound, deep and vibrant, organic. You all remember, there was no turning away. It advanced, almost like purposefully, spinning slowly until, well, it found us, each of us. We should tell these stories because it saved us, and there must be more. It was in the middle of the afternoon. I was watching the sunrise. It was about 2:30 in the morning. December 26th, 1948. May 7th, 2009. September 3rd, 1995. I was down by the river. I was hiking in the desert. In the park with my grandson. I looked up and saw a brilliant flash of light that exploded in the sky. The light it flew into the clouds and behind some trees and it disappeared. I looked around and, to see if there was anyone around. See if anyone else had seen what I had seen. There was no one around. They all saw it too. Bob definitely saw it. Well, it was just beautiful. There was something calming about it. Yeah, I don't mind telling you I was kind of freaking out. I tried to follow it. Started to get a better look at it. Wanted to see it again. I came to a place where it had disappeared, overlooked, but I found nothing. And it streaked through the sky again. It seemed like it was looking for something. Or looking for someone. And then it found me. And it found me. Found me. It found me. Found me. Found me. Found me. And it found me.
Well, they know how to make it sound kind of creepy. Okay. Bear. All right. Not sure if there's anything else in the house. Earth and Mofang. So we swapped a chunk of each, I see. Okay. So it sounds like we need to get kind of into the tree. I want to find where I need to plug that in, whatever. And there was something at the end of the wall outside of Farley's here. So back here is where we got into Farley's. It's another path. There's something that way? Those are all green leading out of there. That's interesting. But yeah, if we follow the road and can find something here, that's where the circle on the other slide was. Dang it. Welcome. Right, anything else I should be pointing this at? Because it goes all the way to, like, there. Alright, lots of boxes and stuff. Alright, remember she said she updated the kiosk out front?
I'm Farley. I guess if you're seeing this, then I wasn't able. Just in case. Welcome. But it's probably not safe here. To be blunt, we're getting ready for a battle. I don't know what you'll find. I just thought I should. Just be cautious. With who you trust. CW may be here. I don't know. Just be careful. I've got to go. See you soon. And don't panic. As jarring as this experience is, you really will find Hunter out to be a decent price.
Alrighty. So hey, we made it into the house. Yeah, along the wall. So if we can get up there, that'd be cool. Forget how we would go to get up there. So we left the truck. Can I get up? I looked this way. So this is the wrong end of the wall. The other end of the wall had the circle around it. And the tree. Tower? Is that the tower? So I think we're gonna have to figure out how to get up onto that elevated rail. I don't think we've done yet. The tree. Which sounds kind of like the claw. Locked. I also find it interesting that Farley told us to be careful who we trust. CW might be here, but didn't really say we could trust CW. CW was the guy in the vault over here that told us to get the power going again. See, we got up there at one point, but we weren't able to get past that, right? I think this is the other end of that wall where the circle is. So maybe we should figure out how to get the minecart up there. I don't know. Those are probably rocks we can blast open. Actually, if I recall, actually, that other end of that wall was not where I was looking. I didn't take a picture of that map. Whoops. I should have taken a picture of the map with the circle on it. But it's... This goes in a big circle. Not over there. I feel like kind of like we did. We can't open it. Huh. Wonder if that's how we get up and we can walk across there. Pull that down. Pull this, release again. Cool. Alright, well, I think that's where I'm gonna end it. We got a whole ton of backstory. Oh. So cool. We got a whole ton of backstory. We've got some other puzzles to figure out now. And we'll do that next time. But in the meantime, remember to be kind. Have fun. And I'll see you later. Bye, everyone.